Dear students, in this video about the types of antibodies. So here after the structure of the antibody or immunoglobulin, the types are also present in the antibodies. So that we are called as a GAMDA. So as a simply we are called as a GAMDA. So these five types of immunoglobulins are present. So one we are called G for gamma and A for epsilon, M for mu, D for delta and E for epsilon. So alpha, gamma, mu, delta and epsilon. So this is the types of antibodies. Now you seen in the image, you see in the image. So these are the structure of the antibodies. Easily identified that this IgG, so immunoglobulin G, that called antibody G, antibody E, antibody D, and this is antibody A and antibody M. So immunoglobulin alpha. So actually immunoglobulin alpha has two antibodies. They are joined with J chain. So that is called a joining chain or a chain. The joining chain is present between the two antibodies, and at the same time another component also bind that two antibodies in the antibody A, that is IgA, that is secretory protein. So means every that is between the two antibodies or between the five antibodies in the antibody M, that is immunoglobulin M, there are five antibodies are present. So this is 4 and 5. These five antibodies also connected by the that is a joining chain, that is connected by the joining chain, or that is disulfide bonds that we are called secretory proteins. So this middle part, they are connected as a joining chain connected by and disulfide bonds. So these are the five types of antibodies. Actually the IgM we are also called as a pentamer because five antibodies are present in the IgM. It is a big antibody. And IgA, there are two antibodies are together by the joining chain and secretory protein, that we are called as a dimer. So this is called dimer, and this one we are called pentamer. So this is called pentamer. So but IgG, IgE and IgD, so these are single structures are present. So these are called as a monomers. So this we are called as a monomer. So monomers. So these are monomers, these are pentamer and these are dimer. So these are the types of antibodies, and we are observed that every character of the antibody. So in the next image, that is this is the different type of that is characters are present in every antibody. That is we are called this is IgG, that is monomer, IgM, this is pentamer, IgA dimer, and IgD and IgE, that we are also called as a monomer. So that is types of antibody. So how they are differentiate the types of antibodies means they contain different number of amino acids in their heavy chains. Suppose these blue colors we are called as a heavy chain. So in this and in this, the blue color heavy chain, in the structure of the antibody, heavy chain contain so different number of the antibody, that is amino acids. So that's why they give a name based on the amino acids, based on the heavy chain. They called that is gamma, mu, alpha, delta, and epsilon. So based on this, they give as a IgG, IgM, IgA, and IgD and IgE. So these are the five types of antibodies, and that is number of antigens are bind with each one antibody. Suppose already we are discussed in the structure of antibody, that is in the structure of antibody, the number of antigen. Suppose in the IgG, suppose Observe in the IgG, there are only two antibodies are bind like this, so that's why they accept only two are bind with two antigens. But in the pentamer of the IgM, there are five antibodies are there. Each antibody bind with two antigens, so 10 antigens are bind with that is IgM. And in the IgA, there are two and here two antibodies are bind with that is IgA. So totally four antigens are bound with antibody, and in the IgD and IgE 2 and 2 antigens are bound with antibodies. So highly antigens are bound with IgM and IgA. So these are the second feature of the antibodies. So differentiations, and the next differentiation is that there is a molecular weight of the antibodies. So in the molecular weight of the antibodies, the IgG is a 1,50,000 molecular weight in deltas, and IgM 9 lakhs. Why? Because it is a very big size of the IgM is there. That is pentamer is there. That's why their molecular weight is 9 lakh is present. And IgA, so IgA is 3 lakhs 85,000, and IgD 1 lakh 80,000, and E 2 lakhs molecular weight is present in the molecular weight that we are called deltons. So these are the third type of antibody character. And next one, that is we are called present of the antibodies in the plasma serum. So that is IgG. IgG is present as a 80% in plasma serum, and IgM is only 6%. They are only 6%, but they are in structurally very big. And there's IgA. So IgA is only 13%. IgD and IgE below 1%, they are present in our total plasma serum. So these are the that is a fourth character of the antibodies. And next one is that is the function of the antibodies. So main function, that is IgG is cross the placenta. So this Ig antibody is IgG antibody is crossed from the mother to children's. So that's why this only the IgG is only cross placenta, but remaining four is not cross the placenta. Between they are not transfer between mother and children or that embryo. And so in the complement system, so in the complement system, that is complement system means when the antigens are enter into our body, our some components are released to destroy the antigens, that we are called as a opsonization and agglutination. So in the opsonization means that we are called destroy the antigen process as a process, the step by step process. In that step by step process, there are some molecules are released. That molecules we are called as a complement molecules. The type of complement molecules are released in the IgG and IgM only, but remaining three is not released. That complement molecules are fixed complements, that we are called fixed complement. So these are the sixth or that is another type of function of the antibody. And the last one, the last function of the antibodies is that every antibody is their own function is there. So IgG is there. So IgG is a function as a neutralization. The antigens are neutralized by the IgG antibodies, and also agglutination. They form a clump-like structures in the along with the antigens. This type of antibodies, and complement activation is also present. That already we have discussed in the fixed complement, and opsonization. So cell death, and this IgG is depend on cell mediated toxicity. So it is depend on cell mediated toxicity. These are the main function of the IgG: neutralization, agglutination, complementation, and opsonization, and antibody dependent cell mediated toxicity. So this is the IgG functions. These are the IgG main functions, and next one is IgM. So the IgM is very important. It is also their own functions are there that we are called. So IgM is very important. It has their own that is functions, that is neutralization. It's also agglutination, is also complement activation. It is also participate in the complement activation, and that is they are depend on the B cell receptor. They are act as a B cell receptor also. So these are the main functions of the M, that is IgM, and next one is IgA. So in the IgA, it is also participate in the neutralization and trapping the pathogens. The pathogens are trapped by the that is IgA. So alpha is very important for the pathogens. They are trapping the pathogens and kill the antigens. So this is the IgA function. And IG so IgE and IgD. So this is the IgD and IgE. IgD is not their main functions are there. There we don't know what is the important functions are present by the IgD. So there is no evidence for the function of the IgD, but Ig is very important. So Ig is that mm, so it is very important in the activation of basophils. The activation of basophils is very important, and it also activate the mast cells, basophils and mast cells. It is activate the basophils. So activate the basophils and mast cells, and they are fight with against parasites and allergens. So allergies and parasites, the main is that is antibody E is against their activities are there.